Ryan here for SillyReviews.com with another not so silly review. Today we're reviewing the Perfect Cooker. Okay, this is an as seen on TV product that I scooped up from Walmart on clearance for 15 bucks. So that's about a $10 savings compared to what you can find online. And basically what this thing is a rice cooker. It's a 3-cup rice cooker. That's all it is. The only reason why I purchased it was because of the clearance price, and I was hoping for convenience. Basically, I kind of bought it just to do a review on it. So let's take a look at some of the claims on the box. It says it, perfect meals, perfectly cooked, perfectly portable, perfectly easy. Now notice that underlining right there, perfectly easy. So for me, this is what I think it should do. Let's say I wake up in the morning and I work from home. So I have breakfast, coffee, whatnot, you know, let's say that's at about 7 a.m. Come noon, 1 o'clock, I'd like to have some type of meal. Perfectly easy to me means I should be able to throw some shit in here. If it needs to cook down, soften, add some water to it, and just leave it. Just leave it be. So there also says on here, let's see, it also says on here, no programming. Well, that isn't such a feature. Basically, it's just telling you that they skimped on features to bring the price point down. So what you've got here is, again, a rice cooker. An attractive rice cooker. For the price point, this is an attractive unit. It's small, fits anywhere. 3-cup size. One-touch cooking, because all you can do is basically set it to cook and then it'll go to warm. And my thought on this is it's going to go to warming before I think it's done cooking. So we'll test it out. But smart technology. I don't know how smart this technology really is, because again, it basically works off an element and a spring. And once that element gets set and the spring releases, it goes to warm. So it's, a lot of people would think, and a lot of reviews that I've read online is you do better, you know, purchasing a half decent electronic slow cooker or crock pot. But I don't know. I got suckered into it. So let's see. It's perfectly portable. And again, the one-touch cooking. Good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, and more. Now you look at these pictures. These people are making fucking burgers. They're making multi-course meals. This person's made a cake in it. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and turn it around. 3 generous cup sizes. Over 20 delicious recipes included. You got somebody who made a shepherd's pie, which shepherd's pie is freaking awesome. If you don't know what that is, you got your ground meat. You got your mashed potatoes and whatever else you want to throw into it. Beef stew, omelets, brownies, chicken stew, bread pudding. This is all, to be honest, bullshit, because there's plating involved. There's garnishing involved. I have no hope, and I won't even put these expectations on this unit that it can do any of this. But what I do hope it can do is basically throw some ingredients in, let it go, come back to it later. Hopefully it's, you know, something edible. One pot does it all. Perfect for dorms, RVs, boats, parties. We'll see. Turn it to the back. Tells you about how versatile it is. It's got a steaming vent. Now, the steaming vent is already something that I had concerns about, because if I leave this here on the counter, well, like most of us, what do we have above the counter? We have cabinets. Take a look up here. Cabinets. I don't know if that steam spraying up is such a good idea. Next thing you know, I've got some kind of warp damage, you know, whatever, to the cabinets, to the bottom of the cabinet. So we'll see. But inside the box, let's show you what's in there. Okay, inside the box, here's what you're going to find. Nothing too amazing. You got this little plastic spoon, fat spatula thing. This is the unit. Again, just like a rice cooker. You push that down, it's going to cook. The element's going to heat up. It's going to be a difference in weight. Spring's going to release, and then it's going to stick to warm until you do anything about it. So I can already imagine what's going to happen is the simple and easy meals that I want to cook in it, the spring's going to release. It's going to go up to warm, and hopefully I'm around so I can push it back to cook. So let's take a look inside. Got these two latches here, which is pretty cool. You take your top off. It's your steam release right here. Inside, or, well, they didn't come inside, but what you have here is this little measuring cup to throw your water in, and it measures from 1/4 of a cup to 1/3 of a cup, or in milliliters, 20 milliliters up to 80 milliliters. Which again, if this is so easy, I shouldn't have to measure anything. I just want to throw things in and then come back to it later and have something to eat. Okay, it's your cord right here, your AC cord. And this is what it cooks in. 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. And that's backwards, but if you look inside, it's imprinted so you can read it the correct way. So here's what we're going to try. I'm going to basically throw in a simple meal. Let's pretend that I woke up in the morning, I've got my perfect cooker ready. I throw some beans in, some water in, some seasoning, whatever. Boom, I hit it to cook, leave it be until lunchtime. So let's go ahead and simulate that experience. Okay, now again, if this is supposed to be perfectly simple, I should be able to just toss things in, not measuring it, whatever. So let's take this cup, get it out of here. Let's take this spoon. Actually, we're going to keep this plastic spoon because I might need that stirred around. So what I'm going to do is simply put some water in it. Perfectly simple, right? So let's just dump some water in there. I don't know how much water. Let's put a little more water. I know these beans and rice are going to soak it up. There we go. That looks good. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in there, a little EVOO. Hopefully so things don't stick. Even though the little bowl or plate or whatever inside of it does look like it's non-stick, but how good of a non-stick that is, I don't know. Now, we'll just throw in some beans, set it and forget it, and then later on maybe I'll throw the rice in because that won't take so long to cook. Okay, here we go. We've got just a 5 blend variety of beans. Black beans, red beans, lentils, all kind of shit. I'm gonna dump some of that in there. Again, perfectly simple. Simple means I shouldn't have to measure things. And stir it around. A little of that oil on everything. Okay. Put the lid on. For the top, use these latches. Plug her in. Okay, the worm is lit up. Press it down just like a rice cooker because that is basically what this is. Cook. That's it. So we'll come back later. I'll add the rice. I'll add some seasoning. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's been 5 hours in the perfect cooker with our bean concoction. During this 5 hours, I did add some chili powder, cracked black pepper, a little bit of sea salt. So I'm hoping after 5 hours, and I hit the cook cycle twice, that these beans should be soft, or at least soft enough to where if I throw in some of this instant brown rice, I should have a meal ready in 20 minutes. Let's see what's going on the inside. I can get you in here, take a look. It's hot, it's steamy. I did fill it with water one more time because the beans had soaked up everything. Oh, it's creamy. Very good consistency. It seems like these beans are soft. So to get this rice cooked, we are going to add some more water. And rice is known to soak up a good bit of water. So I'll try to have this thing maxed out. And we're keeping with the theme of this should be easy. So, my whole goal here is to just dump things in. I'm gonna go ahead and get this rice soaking. Okay, now what I'm hoping works out. And again, my idea is if I set this at breakfast, okay, take a little break, come run in here 4 hours later, add the rice. That by lunchtime, we should have us a pretty yummy meal going. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it back on cook. Check back in about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, I let about 45 minutes go by, one cook cycle with the instant brown rice added to my bean concoction in the perfect cooker. Let's go ahead and take a look. Wow, that looks absolutely fabulous. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a scoop, and it looks great. I'm gonna get some rice, get some beans in the scoop, blow it off, cool it down. Let's see if everything is tender and ready to eat. Ooh, hot. Oh man, I'm more than impressed. So this worked out. So I can definitely see myself using the perfect cooker on a somewhat daily basis. After breakfast, dump some stuff in and have a hot lunch ready. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 thumbs up. It's a glorified rice cooker, but it is convenient, it's attractive, and it works. So this has been another product review by Ryan for SillyReviews.com. Thank you for watching.